keeping in is a pretty obvious mulligan. No pressure, triple green with card with 3 swamps. I know some people who would keep that, but I'm not one of them. I've noticed in my time of playing, I used to mulligan a lot more aggressively than I do now, which I'm not sure. No variation of myself would keep that hand, except maybe the life tilting version. But as I've matured as a player, I've mulliganed less and less. And I was talking to Martin Juza about this because he's the same way. When he was doing super well, top 16ing or top 32ing whatever it was, like 12 events in a row, something absurd like that. He was famous for just mulliganing unbelievably aggressively. And nowadays he's practically American, the way that he mulligans, and it's something I've noticed in my own play philosophy is my range of opening hands is widened a bit over time, which I haven't thought about it long enough to really consider what that means, but it's something to think about in your own game. So he's stuck on just white. Strider Harness is not that great against me. He's going to try and block this guy, but I have the Instill Infection to stop that nonsense. Yeah, play it first so I can keep up the green. Well, looks like my Genesis Wave is going to be pretty good this game. Only one more land and I can do it for 4, which is kind of the magic number. So he draws an island but doesn't have a play. His deck is all... Oh, you get island. Yeah, he's green-white. So the island must be for like a replica or a spell bomb or I don't know what else he would be splashing, but it's not unheard of for him to just have 3 green cards here. I'm not going to attack with the Painsmith in case his trick is Sentinel. And I don't want to get my guy eaten. Painsmith is pretty bad this game. Panic Spellbomb, I guess, would have been better. You can't get too results oriented, but it is good to think about, what cards are doing something and what cards aren't doing anything. Here, I think I'm just gonna trade away my Nim. I kind of want to get value out of a Corpse Cur if I hit it. On the other hand, I should do it first so I can hit the Hand of the Praetors, because I only have 1 of each. Look, I don't want to not play Wave this turn, which I would do if I withstand death. Because, it's going to be a while before that thing's active and I have to worry about it, because he hasn't had an artifact. Like his hand was Arrest and whatever that card is, and probably another plane that he was holding when he, or because he hasn't missed a land drop, I don't think. And then he drew Chrome Steed. So unless he draws an artifact, the thing's not going to get active. I think I just Genesis Wave here. It is kind of greedy. Maybe I do just trade it away. The problem is if I attack, he probably just blocks with this and then moves the Harness over anyway. So yeah, I have to Genesis Wave. Come on, goodies. Ooh, not bad. Am I supposed to hit okay? Can't tell. There we go. Kind of scared me. So that was a pretty good wave there. He says blowout. Yeah, it was kind of a blowout. Now we get to see the lens in action. No. I was thinking about just trading this guy away with this thing, but I can pump this stinger. It's more valuable. Yeah, I mean, like in my deck, like Tumble Magnet's good there. So like only the other Withstand Death, the other Instill Infection, and Grasp, I think, are like the only misses. So you get these people that don't think the Genesis Wave is good because either their deck is all like 5 drops and you're not going to hit them off of that because you're not going to get up to 8 mana, or their deck is all spells and they only have, 13 creatures and 4 other permanents that they could hit. And obviously it's not going to be good then. Oh, he gets to blink out his guy. It's kind of cute. He can even send for 4 if he wants to, thanks to the Strider Harness. But anyway, you know what I mean. Like, if when you're going to draft the wave and then when you're going to consider adding it to your deck, besides just what the rest of your topic, if you need a finisher, if you can hit triple green, if you don't have enough mana sources to get up there, you also have to consider what number of permanents are going to be relevant. Because like Vector Asp, even though it's a permanent that I'm hitting, it's not that relevant on this board. So there's a lot of things you have to consider about that card. It's not just a good card or a bad card. Like so many people try and just say, is it good or is it bad? Like sometimes it's a game-winning bomb, and sometimes it's not going to make the cut in your deck. It's more complex than people try and make it. Yeah, just attack here. I made a joke when this set came out that Infiltration Lens was what Skull Clamp was supposed to be, and I think there's some truth to that. Well, I was gonna Withstand Death, but now that I've drawn as such, I guess I could have waited to, Corpse Cur to Painsmith this guy. I forgot about the Painsmith. Yet another mistake. Complimenting my deck. winning or losing with class, unlike my last opponent. So I guess I just hold with stand death. Alright, no reason to equip first. Yep, and he concedes. So there we go. Woo! It gives me the GG. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed the draft. If anybody out there has a friend who says that you either have to force infect or not, or stay away from it, if there's no skill in reading the packs involved, please point them this way. If you're watching this on YouTube, check out my column on tcgplayer.com. And yeah, happy drafting.